And Pfizer went higher.
Did it?
Pfizer climbed another 25 cents while we did that video. So we're already up.
Oh, geez.
What are we up? All right. Are we already recording? Look at that. We are recording. Okay.
Hey,
Hello,
everyone. Welcome back to the Mark Loeffler. Oh, shit. No, sorry.
Oh, come on now. We're competing now.
No competition, bud. We're collaborating.
Hello, everyone. I'm here with my friend Mark Loeffler. I posted on social media that I would be doing an interview with him this week leading up to the January training course. It's coming up next weekend. And we're going to go over a bunch of stuff today. First of all, Happy New Year, Mark.
Happy New Year too, Mike.
It's been a good one so far, I think, for everybody who's investing. It's been pretty interesting. I'm assuming you've been watching everything. The market's been on a tear. It's been going up pretty much nonstop, regardless of all the political drama.
Well, I mean, other than that Wednesday afternoon where we were in neo calls and everything just fell through the floor, and I picked up my phone after doing something, I just see, I'm like, why? And then I pull up the chart, and it's just like you just see the. I'm like, what's going on? And then you look up in the world, and it's like, oh, they're trashing the capital. All right, that'll rebound. Let's buy some more, right? So.
Well, the thing is, I did an interview with Andrew Diabru, who's going to help us at the course there, and I told him, I said, compared to what we've been through, like the election cycle, COVID, waiting for vaccines, all these things that have happened, although the recent items in Georgia and the little riot there, it's important, but it's not as important as what we've been through. We have tough skin now, I think, as investors.
I mean, definitely. And to be honest with you, it's not like we're making emotional decisions here, right? This is all, we're just following the charts. I mean, sometimes do we get in too early based on a hunch? Maybe. Yet, I mean, they're usually pretty good hunches.
Yeah.
At least they've worked out so far.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd say 90%. They're not all winners.
Right, for sure.
We got into Babbitt too early.
I'm just going to pull up a chart here, okay? I'm going to pull up the market chart here. Okay, so this is the SPX here, and we've been drawing this channel. We did a video a couple videos ago where we actually looked at this channel, and this channel has continued. And so right now, you can see what happened here. We actually popped out of the channel, kind of hinting that we want to go higher. I see the RSI is not really that much in the peakish territory. I mean, the RSI is 65. That's not that bad. So we have fuel to still run in January because of this. That's what I think. And you see that the MACD just crossed over here. There's a bunch of stuff going on that makes me think we can still go further here. So we broke out of the channel. We're dropping maybe to retest that breakout, and maybe we'll run higher from here. I don't know that the rally is done yet. And I mean, I can only.
And do you think that the upper level of that of the channel, is that going to provide resistance, supports?
Well, if we drop down a little more here, then on the way up, we have to take out the high we just made. But that's a pretty soft target. If we drop and retest and go back up, we're probably taking it out.
Okay.
That's what I would say, because when something breaks out like that, it's common for it to drop and retest and then run out. So doesn't mean it will happen, but I mean, just look at the chart. Everything's bullish, and it's already in a bull trend that we've broken above now, in spite of Georgia Day. That's the day before Georgia. And so what reason would you have to think it won't? I mean, right now, if I'm a betting man, which we literally are, we're holding call options. I think that the market's going to keep going up right now. That's what I'm thinking. And I mean, just to go into a couple other things here, NEO Day was on the weekend, right? We cashed out on our NEO call options on Friday. We made some good money. If we had held them, we would be over $60 today. And I kind of wanted to sell half, and it is what it is. But sometimes for the listeners, you don't have to sell everything. You can sell half, you can sell 3/4, and maybe you're part of the action on both sides, right? We were just taking a really good profit, right?
Listen, you never get hurt taking a profit.
No, and a good profit, yeah,
a great profit.
We killed it.
I could buy a Neo car with the profit. So
the new one that they announced too, it's going to be 625 horsepower. So it's pretty good. So NVIDIA. It was announced that NVIDIA is partnered and working with NEO now. They're going to be making the chips and the technology that goes into the NEO cars. So
Yeah.
that's a really big contract. The stock's up. I mean, it was up, I think, over 4% earlier today. And when I look at this chart, I mean, I see a solid company anyways. Long term, it's solid. And we've been trapped in this kind of a pennant pattern again, like a lot of companies have been since the election. And we have this really broad pennant pattern. I mean, what better catalyst to take this thing out of that pennant pattern than partnering with the largest auto company in China, right? I mean, that's probably going to take us out of that channel, I think. RSI just picked up over here. Slow stochastics crossed over. It's going up. You know, what are the chances this doesn't rally right now? I'd say unless the market itself rolls over, I'd say this thing's going to go over $600 probably this month. You know, maybe we'll see. We'll see how long the rally lasts. Maybe it only makes it partway to 600 and makes that mark in February or March. But right now, the bulls have control of the market, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So, did you grab any Pfizer today?
I did. I picked up a few Pfizer.
Okay, that's the other one I wanted to show people here. So, I actually already drew on this chart. So when I actually was talking with Mark today, and I said, hey, we have a breakout here for Pfizer. So I was looking at the daily chart. So this is the daily chart. If I zoom out, this is now like a multiple year chart here. So you could see that this is before COVID. It was dropping. Ever since COVID, because people assumed they would make a vaccine, now it's been rallying. Okay, so when we zoom in here, we have the breakout from when they announced the vaccine, and then from when they got approval of the vaccine. Then they had some side effects from the vaccine. And now we have a holding pattern that we've been watching for 2 weeks patiently, right? And patience pays dividends. That's one of my favorite things. So right now, we got in premature. I just want the listeners to understand here. If this green candle doesn't stay above this red line, it will. That's why I say potential breakout signal. Until 4 p.m., this is not official. Now, I think it's going to close above here, and we're going to make a lot of money here. That's what I think, okay? But until 4 p.m., it's 3 p.m. right now approximately. On Monday, and we have to see what happens here. Okay, so
and that's why I only bought a half position. And if it breaks out fully, I can buy another half.
Buy another one. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So right now, I got in cheap. You got in cheap. It looks like it's going to break out. Look at the uptrend already leading up to the breakout, and it held sideways on the 50-day moving average. When a good stock pulls back like this after a big rally to the 50-day moving average, that's usually a pretty good sign, especially if it now breaks out. So I think we're going to make some good money on this one. I took the $36 call options on this one. I mean, normally I'd go deeper in the money, but I mean, I don't see how they don't make money. They're going to sell a lot of these vaccines, as is Moderna. It's going to happen at this point. That's the way I'm looking.
Yeah. So yeah, I took the 36 as well, just because I was too lazy, and I saw the. I was watching it this morning for the break above 37.50 on the daily chart too, or the 5-minute chart. So
now I want to show people something. It popped up, and then it actually dropped here. So this is now showing every 5 minutes. The previous chart is showing just one day as one candle. So that's today. And here, all these candles represent today. So that point where I said it broke out was right here, and then it dipped, right? And I actually did all this technical analysis. If you, Mark, we have a couple of groups we're together, and I posted this piece by piece as it was happening. And I said right here, I said it's going to break out, and now we're in a rally again. So am I always 100% right every time I say that? No, but in a bull market for a stock that's meant to go up, a lot of my signals work out, and this proves it right here.
Yeah.
Right. So this is nice, and if this starts to run up into what I call happy hour from 3 to 4 p.m. right here, we could have a profit already today when the market closes. That's what I'm hoping. We already made money right now, but we're waiting for the real move.
Yeah.
Right. So, yeah, I mean, it's been a really good week, a good month, a good quarter for people investing. I mean, we've been invested, and I've had a great start to January and the new year. I mean, last year went really well if you hit the brakes around the election and hit the gas after the election, you know. So how's your journey, your experience been here? Why don't you maybe describe kind of how you've gone about things?
Well, so since we started coaching and charting, I started with about 380 in my account, and that's now about 840. The January this year, I'm up 40% in 6 trading days, not even complete 6 trading days right now.
Wow.
Yeah, and then and with that, yeah, and if my month over month gain is close to 80%.
80%?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, the market's on fire. And the thing is, anyone can make some money, but if you want to make a lot of money, there's a strategy that can help you chase better targets, which is what we've been doing, right?
Well, we're not chasing. We're making educated guesses is what
There,
we're doing.
there
You
you go.
don't chase.
For
Don't
sure.
chase, Mikey. It's like women. Don't chase them. Let them come to you.
Let them come to you. There you go. Build it and they will come, right?
Yes.
But I mean, that's amazing. So you had about 380,000 and you've more than doubled it in the past.
Oh, yeah.
How long? How long? Since November? Since November?
Just a little over 2 months.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And
Now,
then to be honest with you, I don't think you even started coaching until the end of November, right? So that's really
yeah.
maybe six weeks ish, 7 weeks maybe.
Oh, because you weren't really doing call options much before that. And then
No, I wasn't buying. I was selling them.
you ramped up actually purchasing call options now. I get it. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, see, by nature, I'm a stock picker and a charts guy. So, I mean, for me, if I see a signal like I did for Pfizer, I want to buy a call option on it. You know, that's my
Yeah.
nature. So,
Well, you used to be a stock trader too until we introduced you to call options, and then now Bob's your uncle.
now it's I've created a monster here. Like I mean, it's just the returns you would normally get from like a 3% move could be 20% or whatever percentage it is, depending on the call option you're choosing. So I'm making the same bet on the same stock in the same way, but I get paid more.
Well, I mean, I did a video on my Neo trade that I did before the New Year's that I exited last year, 2020. And like I had three entrances into it, and I broke down if I had bought the stock or if I bought the call, my return.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was like 3 or 4 times more, right? So I mean, every one of your listeners know that I have a YouTube channel. You can go check that out. We've done a bunch of stuff together on there. I've done a bunch of other stuff on there, real estate, stock, wealth building type stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, you can 3 to 4 times your return by buying call options.
You know, it's funny, like you've been bugging me to do options for years, and I've been bugging you to do more charting for years. And now we've both crossed paths and done that finally because we're busy guys and we got around to it. And now we're both benefiting from it.
100%, yeah.
Right. So it's important to have a good circle of people around you. Like, you know, like you're a good friend and we actually share and we both benefit from the interactions that we have, and it's fun. Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's what it's all about, right?
Exactly. If you're not having fun, why do it?
Yeah, life is short, right? So,
Yep.
especially during COVID, you know, it's already a time when you can, if you really get yourself down, it's easy to be unhappy. But I mean, I'm having a great time. You know, it is what it is.
Me too. 2021's been the best year of my life so far. Now we just need my restaurants to open again, and then they'd even be better.
Then they can have more wine and more meals there. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. More vino. I mean, I've lost weight since hanging out with you guys. I'm down 5 pounds.
Okay, well, we just for the audience, I mean, we still do have the training course coming up this week. I'll just remind everybody here, Mark's going to be taking part. If you go to my website, investlikemike.com, and you click services, it'll give you all the information about the course. Here's the poster there. Now, it says there's 20 spots available. Just so everyone knows, we actually only have 8 spots left. Okay, so as of today, there's only 8 spots left. I've got some other people considering taking some of those spots. So I'm not trying to pressure anyone. It's just my hope is to sell out all 20, and we might be on our way to doing that. So just if you're interested, feel free to get in touch with me. You've got all the information down here, and it'll tell you the dates here. It's coming up January 16th and 17th, Mark. It's next weekend. And then we're going to have a 2-week break for the
this coming weekend, right?
This coming weekend.
Yeah.
And so it's coming up soon, and my friend Andrew is going to be helping us out. You're going to be helping me out, which I appreciate. And you know what? It's nice that you'll be able to provide somewhat of a testimonial of someone who's actually learned more charting and benefited from it. I have some other students that will be taking part, and you'll be able to actually provide, you know, beyond the charting, you're very experienced at options and strategies within the options. So people are going to have a lot of benefit from hearing different strategies from different people.
Yeah. And to be honest with you guys, if you guys are sitting on the fence, just jump off it.
Yeah, everyone's experience will be different, but a lot of my students have made many times more what they've paid me, and I'm happy to see that. So
yeah, Well, I mean, that's the mark of a successful coach, right?
Yeah, and you know what, I get referrals from people because they want their own friends and family to experience the same results. Otherwise, I wouldn't get the referrals. You know, I mean,
exactly.
Right? You have a reputation to uphold. Obviously, that you actually have made money from what you learned, right? So,
Yep.
it's like I said, I appreciate that. I didn't even ask you to do a testimonial, but I'm glad that you volunteered, and it's true, right? So you've benefited from it.
100% true.
So there you go. Okay, well, listen, we'll cut this short here. We don't want to keep everyone watching this all day here, but we'll keep in touch leading up to the course. And thanks for coming out today and spending time here. Okay.
All right, my pleasure. Thanks, Mike. See you on the weekend.